최고.
Yo, guys, what's up? It's your man, Cool Man Bird, and yes, it's that time again. 2K season is upon us. That's right, the game you love or love to hate recently dropped a trailer for NBA 2K22 for its September 10th release date. And so for this video, we're going to get into this year's cover athletes, plus a little bit of news on what we can expect in NBA 2K22. But before we get in the video, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for gaming news, video game reviews, and gameplay walkthroughs from yours truly. Okay, so with that out the way, let's get it going, Chief. Let me start the video off by first giving a shout out to the 2021 champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. They preserved, and regardless how you felt about their path, they got it done, man. So shout out to them. Let's give credit where credit is due, huh? Anywho, you had to have heard about the new cover athletes. I mean, unless you was under some type of heavy rock or something. But I got you covered. There's the main cover athlete, Luka Doncic, for the standard edition and the cross-gen bundle. Then you got the legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mr. Dirk Nowitzki, and the Slim Reaper himself, Kevin Durant, gracing the NBA 2K's 75th anniversary cover. And last but not least, you have the talented and lovely Candace Parker of the Chicago Sky, who was the first woman to grace the 2K cover, making history on the 25th edition. So big shout out to her. And thought this was some interesting news as well. Ryu Hashimura is named as the cover athlete for Japan's standard version of the game. But some bad news for you guys that like collecting 2K covers. It will not be available for purchase here in the States. But big congrats goes out to him as well. He has a big following over there than over here in the States, being one of Japan's highest profile athletes in the Olympics. However, there is no artwork available at the moment for him. So just to give you guys a heads up, 2K has set up the prices for each edition of the game accordingly. NBA 2K22 standard will cost $69.99 on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, $10 more on the older platforms. If you want to be able to go back and forth between PS4 and PS5 or on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, that will cost you $79.99 for the cross-gen digital bundle. So Eric Bonovich, whatever, the executive producer at NBA 2K's developer visual concepts of the game, stated that they made 2 brand new games for last gen and next gen, and reassure fans that still currently have last gen that they won't get left behind. I think that's pretty cool because some people wasn't able to get the latest next gen system due to these scalpers going crazy. So now my career so far, from what I'm hearing from sites covering 2K, they are doing away with the My Career story. I for one approve this choice because since the story mode was implemented, it was cool at first, but when it first got introduced, I felt it robbed us of what it actually promised, which was choice. I want real choices that make or hinder my player, a organic NBA experience. But these past storylines have been nothing but scripted choices created by the devs and passed off as an RPG. So I'm interested to see where they take it. Also, expect a My Career for the ladies as well with the implementation of the WNBA. Next bit of news was a little summary on what we could expect from gameplay from Mike Wang on the offensive and defensive end. He states that he seeks to give players more control on both sides of the ball this year. He says they have revamped the blocking system and step in the body up system, as well as the shot contest system. That's a lot of systems. He also says that the fatigue system has been overhauled as well to encourage players to use more of their full bench than the starting 5 the whole game. I'm not gonna lie, that would be a good look to see, because I've played in leagues or I've played in play now games with friends where they don't sub or even call timeouts because the superstars are so OP they seem to never tire out from running across the court and posterizing people. We got to get back to realism. Okay, moving along, let's get into some My Park news, aka My City. Depending if you guys made the upgrade to next gen, the city will return, but this time around they're addressing the dead and lifeless environment by filling it with non-player characters and a new quest system to make it feel more lifelike and vibrant. Think your side missions like your GTA or something. So they also reported that the city will also be the home of the My Career mode in NBA 2k22. So your My Player character will start out in a modest apartment and hopefully end up in a penthouse suite. And will take meetings with NPCs like their agents, Nike representatives to discuss off-the-court opportunities like sponsorship deals. Also, I found this to be exciting that they are bringing matchmaking that aren't based on the whole, got next method that they used for the past few years. Not bad, 2K. I always thought the got next method was cool and simulated real life pickup street ball, but it depending on your rating and other factors, it took very long to get a game with other players if you didn't bring your squad. Now, my favorite game mode, franchise mode, my NBA, didn't have much news on it, which is very disappointing. I figured they would cater to all their game modes this year, but this is the mode that gets neglected almost every year. However, they did say they made small improvements to the staff and coaching and scouting area, where they said will play a bigger factor this time when growing your ball club. And last, in my team news, I read that they are implementing a draft system and an option to carry over your progress and card progression from old gen to next gen. So you my team players should be a little excited. So that's all the news for now. I'm definitely excited for this year, but I learned with 2K, you gotta keep your expectations at a certain level with this franchise, preferably low. It's a shame Live isn't dropping this year because yes, 2K is the dominant franchise, but a little competition will push the 2K devs to be more creative with the game. But no shade to them though, until I get my hands on NBA 2k22. I'll leave a link in the description just in case I missed anything you wanted to read on. And if you're excited for 2K, don't be shy, get in the comment section and tell me if this is the year that 2K knocks it out the park. Alright man, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Peace.